So if you're finding it difficult to get close to your subjects, you may need one of these. Well, today on Camilla and I, we're looking at the subject of bag hides. Occasionally we do use camouflage in given situations. I mean, take for example this situation here. We've got a completely open, exposed position, and our outline is not broken up at all. Okay, we can wear camouflage gear, but any movement is detected by our subject. We get deer here, hares, unbelievable, lovely location. And occasionally, if I do find myself in an exposed slot, such as this one, I do deploy a bag hide. Very easy to deploy, just thrown over the camera lens and the tripod. Absolutely superb. And now, using a bag hide does come with a number of disadvantages, which we'll come on to later. Anyway, today's video is sponsored by Outdoor Photography Gear Supplies, magnificent supplier based here in the UK. Now, full disclosure for the making of this video, Outdoor Photography Gear Supplies, David has indeed sent me this new bag hide to trial. I reached out to him because my current bag hide is about 10 years old, and Outdoor Photography Gear Supplies didn't even make a bag hide 10 years ago. So this is one I've got, and this one from the States has got a number of disadvantages compared to the new model. So basically both bag hides are very easy to deploy. I mean, literally you just throw them over the lens and find the funnel towards, there's the head section in this one, and then you funnel the lens barrel towards the hole, and your head sort of goes in this section here on this one, and you've got a little skull cap for indeed the cap to go in, and then you look on this one through this meshing here. Can anyone see any problems with this camouflage lens bag? And the problem we have with this traditional lens bag cover hide is the fact that we've got a viewing area and then we come down to the lens section. So you end up looking through this section, but you can't actually take the shot until you drop a bit and look through this section. So unless you're directly in on your subject, you tend to drop to this section in order to take the actual photo, taking your eye off the subject for a split second. And of course, as we all know, in wildlife photography, this can be absolutely crucial. Anyway, both of these bag hides are extremely lightweight. This is the lightweight version, 750 grams I would guess, and this one again is 750 grams lightweight material. So no weight at all to carry around with you. So no excuse for not having this in your kit bag really. A very useful, quick throw over hide, which can be indispensable for areas such as this one here in the Woodford Valley, our regular spot. So yeah, so have you spotted the difficulty with using this bag as opposed to this one? Well, not really yet, because I haven't actually deployed this one. But if you see, this one has got visibility throughout the entire composition of the meshing material. Now you can see through it, this all-round visibility. So you've still got your eye pressed to the viewfinder, but you can still see what's coming in. And it's the peripheral things that matter. When, for example, you've got a couple of red kites in the area, one might go one way and one might go the other, and then they might come back and meet up together, and you've got to predict where they're going to interact. So you need the peripheral vision as well. Anyway, I believe this is the key advantage to the Outdoor Photography Gear Supplies bag hide. Well, we just had a roe deer buck in, and fortunately I was under the bag hide. Otherwise I'm sure the roe deer would have fled. Indeed, when I stopped filming and removed the bag to film this, the deer did indeed move off slowly to the right into the thicker grass. But no, just shows the value of a bag hide. A roe deer buck, relatively in the open, only about 400 meters up the fence line. Absolutely incredible. So yeah, a definite advantage of having the bag hide. Here we are in the middle of the day. The tips when using the bag hide, obviously here we haven't chosen the best spot. I mean, we could photograph just from the vehicle. We could use the car as a blind here and have no need for the bag hide as such, because we've only got about a 5-meter advantage. But imagine we were placed in the middle of a field. Obviously this would be invaluable, but it's also best when deploying the bag hide to in fact have something behind you, something like this hawthorn tree here. If you had that, if you placed yourself just down there and then you were looking up towards the field, obviously we can't in this situation, but you just get the idea that you break up your outline and it disguises you even more, because obviously the bag itself appearing in the middle of a field like this is in some respects a bit of a giveaway. But as long as you're still in the middle of the field, as you can see today, I've had no problem at all. Yeah, so the disadvantages of using a bag hide as opposed to the car, for example, as a hide, is obviously you are restricted in your mobility and indeed your visibility. Even with this outdoor photography gear supplies bag, you've still got limited visibility. My old bag hide cut down my visibility by about 80%, I should think, but this hide actually gives you at least probably 85% visibility all around. Yeah, so choose your bag carefully, and I'd suggest go for the new outdoor photography gear supplies bag, because it gives you the all-round visibility. Although you can see through the whole item, you're still concealed under a bag, and it still works, especially with this leaf effect here. My old bag is basically, again, it's very good, but it's a solid material. You can't see through the camouflage material. Then you've got quite good visibility when you've got it on top of your head. But I'm suggesting it's much better if you can see through the whole thing. Anyway, if you do feel you need a bag hide, yeah, choose carefully. I mean, you can go for the solid material, such as this one. Indeed, outdoor photography gear supplies do a solid version of this. But this is the lightweight version I had before. And again, this is a lightweight version, just 750 grams. And there is a difference in price. These ones from America, plus shipping of course, are in excess of £100. And the range that outdoor photography gear supplies do is between £64 and £100, I believe. So yeah, there's some saving as well. And indeed, I would suggest with this all-round visibility, this is probably the better product, but it depends on your particular needs, I suppose. If you need complete cover from your outline, but this really does the trick, especially with this leaf effect. All materials obviously tear, so if you place this in a load of brambles, etc., you will get a corresponding result, a shredded piece of material, just as this one. This one had its own bag incorporated in the structure, so in theory you could fold this one up into its own bag. Anyway, the first time I put this in its own bag, I ripped the bag straight off because it's made of lightweight material. The bag is also pretty lightweight material. The bag's made of the same material, and I literally put my fist through the as I stuffed it away. I can't find the bag component now, but yeah, this one also has Velcro, which I don't particularly like. That then you can totally detach it, put it on like that. I prefer to put it on over my head, and in fact when I'm using this one, I usually deploy it in exactly the same way as that one, without the Velcro. I don't undo this bit, I just put it straight over the lens, poking the lens through that bit there. So as the bag is no longer available, I've just tend to stuff this old one in an old lens carrying case, just for ease of packing. That's just very quick to put away. Photography gear supplies one comes with its own separate bag of good stout material, so I suggest again this is the way to go. Bag hide is so compact. I mean, it packs down into this little duffel bag sized package. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, so another tip for the setup is obviously get into position early. I mean, if you can get here first thing in the morning before sunrise and set up your bag hide, obviously the better your chances. And indeed, you have more subjects around first thing in the morning, I would suggest anyway. So anyway, don't forget, if you like the material, not just the bag hide material, but the material we produce on Camilla I, don't forget to do the usual like and subscribe. Thanks to all the 3,730 subscribers, I think it is now, of Camilla I, and members as well. Anybody who wants to join Camilla I, you get access to my videos a bit earlier, and indeed I do members only content, giving away various locations, needless to say, with more advanced footage. And indeed there's we'll be doing membership giveaways as well. For example, we are doing next, if it turns up in the post, we've got a Pro Gear 60mm f2.8 lens. I'm not sure whether I'm going to keep it for myself yet, but otherwise, if you're a member, you could be in the hat for the I think it's a £160 lens, I think it is. So yeah, members first on Camilla. Anyway, it's just it's nice to think. Oh, and the other thing we're probably going to do on membership as well is I might do a membership meetup if members are close to me near Salisbury. Anybody joins near Salisbury or wants to travel a bit further, we will indeed do a Camilla and I shootout if it's agreeable amongst the members, and if we can find a suitable spot like Lanford Lake. Doesn't matter whether you're a member or not, but it's great to have you along on Camilla and I. Thanks for watching, and yeah, we do equipment reviews, particularly this time of year, because it gets a bit quiet. The subjects, until they start flying back home, subjects, particularly birds, are a bit bit few and far between. So anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye from the new cover and I.